Well, I'm right now at Jakhau, just about 10 kilometers from the Jakhau Port, where according to the IMD, the landfall is going to be. And as you rightly mentioned, right now the IMD is saying that the estimated timing of this landfall is going to be between 6 to 7 p.m. Now, of course, with every passing hour, the intensity of the wind is reducing by 5 km per hour, but it still stands at about 115 to 120 km per hour. And that kind of a wind speed is definitely going to swarm the entire region with storm and with heavy rainfall. The entire region of Kachchh and especially Jakhau is witnessing heavy rainfall and in fact sporadic rainfall. But you can see, Vishnu, that where we are standing right now, we are barely, where we can barely basically take this kind of a wind speed. Imagine once the cyclone makes its landfall, definitely the wind speed is going to increase, and that's why the red alert has been sounded. All the people have been asked to stay inside their home and not venture out, and especially at these hours till the evening when the cyclone is going to pick up. Right now the situation is very much under control. There is 1 point priority with the state government as well as the central government that there needs to be a zero casualty. There needs to be no loss of human lives. Whatever devastation or destruction happens to the critical infrastructure and to the houses around, that can be assessed once the cyclone dies down, once the cyclone passes. But before it hits the ground, the only priority the state government and the administration on the ground looking at is that there should be absolutely no loss of human lives. That's why there are PCR teams, there are police vans which are taking constant rounds of this region. There are NDRF teams which have been deployed, then there are SDRF teams as well as Coast Guards who are ensuring that there is no untoward situation on the ground. And people have been asked to stay inside the houses. Just a short while back, in fact, these waves were also increasing, so they are in all likelihood these waves will go up once the time nears of the cyclone making a landfall at the Jakhau Port. And also we'll tell you, Vishnu, that the Jakhau Port is one of the biggest ports of this country. It deals in export of fish and salt, and it has been shut since the last 3 to 4 days. It's going to be shut till the weekend, so that is also going to cause a larger impact if we talk about the international and national business. But right now, keeping all the losses apart, what the government really is looking at is that there should be no loss of human lives as well as cattle, and that's why more than 75,000 people have been evacuated across the state. Only in the Jakhau region where we are right now, more than 10,000 people have been living in the shelter homes. Of course, they are ready to go back and see their houses, their Kachchh houses getting collapsed, but they are saying that we are going to build it from the scratch with a smile on our face, because this is the repercussion of living along the coastal line. So this is quite a hardship and a struggle life which these people have been seeing for many years now. We have been talking to people who have been braving many such cyclones in the past, and now with Cyclone Biparjoy, they are saying that still in the cyclones which we have seen in the past, looks like that the intensity of this cyclone is not going to be that bad. So we also really hope that the intensity stays as less as possible, the impact stays as less as possible on the ground. But as of now, I will tell you that the wind speed, you can see the visuals and you can figure out for yourself that the wind speed is definitely picking up. It looks like it is still at 90 to 100 kilometers per hour. As the time approaches of the landfall of the cyclone, it's going to go till 115 to 120, and that kind of a wind speed is definitely going to take many temporary shelters down. It's definitely going to take a collapse. It might collapse the critical infrastructure, which is the telecommunication, the power lines, the water lines, and basically the health infrastructure. Right. So that all the teams, the administration is completely ready. They are all guards up. They are ready on the ground to deal with any such situation. But as of now, at least on the ground, the situation is under control. The wind is picking up, the rainfall is increasing, but all the people, the good thing is about Gujarat is that the people are taking it very seriously. They are not venturing out. They are listening to all the rules, and they are inside their houses as the wind speed and the rainfall now increases.